We don't have to use the term almost, so that he will be mayor of this city. I present to you Bill Thompson, the former Comptroller of our city.
To the President, Reverend Sampson, to the many distinguished pastors who are here today in the pulpit and out in the congregation, to everyone who is here celebrating Dr. King's and the Dr. King's holiday, good afternoon. I'm going to be very brief because I know that the day is running and you've heard some great preaching today. I'm going to just make a couple of points and then sit down. First, we talk about gun violence. Part of why we're seeing the rise again of gun violence. Our children don't have an image of themselves. Our children don't believe they have worth and value because all too many of them don't hear that they are somebody, that they have value, that each and every one of them is special. Some of that is work that we have to do in letting them understand, not just their parents, because at times too many parents don't do their jobs. It falls back on the community to let them understand that they have value. So we need to make sure we reach out to our young people and let them know that they have value, that they're worth something, that their lives mean something, and the lives of those who are in their age group, young people also, they all have value. Let them start to understand that. And as a community, we need to start to carry that message. Secondly, on this King holiday, one of the things, it is a moment sure to look at how far we have come. But let us not forget where we came from. You know, I look at those in the pulpit here. So many of them have helped to get us to where we're at today. Have helped to say that we have rights to us. Not just, everybody trying to attention focus and talk about what happened in Alabama and Mississippi and Georgia. What about New York? And what about where New York has come from? And the gains in New York. So many of the pastors here over the years have helped to move New York forward in Dr. King's vision. We need to let our young people again, and all people, understand where we came from. We need to let them understand that, I talked to my dad. My dad is still going strong at 87 years old. He's still working 5 days a week as a lawyer. He's a former elected official, former judge of the appellate division. But I understood how far things had come when he talked to me during Barack Obama's run for the presidency and talked about the possibility then of a black man sitting in the White House when he remembered coming back through Washington, D.C. after World War II. And the black soldiers, and he was wounded in World War II, the black soldiers then couldn't eat in the same dining hall that the white soldiers did. And how he explained to me how the German prisoners of war were able to eat in that dining hall that the white soldiers did, but that the black soldiers who just fought for their country could not. And how that was the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. And now we see who sits in the seat of power in Washington, D.C. But to fully appreciate it, we have to understand where we came from. So on this King Day, on this King holiday, I would say to each and every one of you, because we each have a story of history. We each understand where we came from, no matter what age. Let us share that with our young people. Let them understand how far we've come and how they still have to carry the mantle of struggle to get us to where we need to be. Again, to our pastors, thank you for what you have done for us. Thank you for leading us in faith, but thank you for helping to advance our cause, helping to get us the right to vote, the right to move forward, greater economic rights and greater justice. Thank you all, and again, it's a pleasure to be here. And yes, I look forward to coming back in 2 years as the next mayor of this city. Thank you.